Hello, my CSEA brothers and sisters, and thank you for joining Fridays with Ben. The first thing I have for you this week is conference. Registration for conference is now open, and for the first time ever, registration is online. Visit www.csea.com/conference to register your chapter today. Reach out to your chapter leadership for the event password that was sent out in the leadership mail and the email sent out this week. Last week, I talked a little bit about the time of conference being misprinted on the website. Brothers and sisters, I wanted to let you know that the full preliminary agenda is now available on our conference website, www.csea.com/conference. Then you click on the agenda tab. One big difference to the conference this year is that we are only going to have about 6 hours of live delegate business meetings. The conference committee determined the best way to keep y'all engaged in front of the computer was to only have live sessions for the business that requires delegate actions. Life member and honor roll, member nominations, resolutions, and the budget session. The rest of your favorite highlights of conference will be available on demand viewing. That's on demand, just like on your TV. It's kind of like Netflix. You will be able to stream the executive director's report, education days webinars, legislative reports, keynote speakers, and you can do that at your leisure during the 2 days of conference or even after conference is over. In fact, because these videos will be online and on demand, you can actually bring this content back to your chapters to share with your members firsthand. Big news: school reopening guidelines. If you haven't seen them yet, I know that you are all anxious and eager to know what the future will hold, and there is no crystal ball we can look into to see what schools will look like when they reopen. I hope it brings you some comfort to know that CSEA is advocating on your behalf to make sure your voices are heard and represented at the table as decisions are made and changed for this new path with the educational programming and infrastructure. On Monday, the California Department of Education released Stronger Together, a guidebook for the safe reopening of California's public schools. The CDE guidance released includes the checklist that David Shapiras, CSEA's Director of Governmental Relations, co-chaired and developed. It is intended to work in tandem with the California Department of Public Health guidelines that were released last Friday. The intent of the CDE's comprehensive 62-page document is to serve as a guide for local education agencies, that's LEAs, about the kind of things they could do and should do to accommodate our students and staff being back on the campus in a way that keeps them safe. There are no mandates within the document, though, and it honors that there is no one-size-fits-all solution to each of the 1,000 school districts because they all vary and they are all unique. It is designed for what students need for academic and social success, to remove the barriers to learning, increase transparency and community collaboration, and ensure that students, families, and staff are emotionally and physically safe. The document covers a lot of ground, but there are a few highlights specifically related to classified employees from both the CDE and the CDHP guidelines: face coverings and other personal protective equipment, deep cleaning and disinfecting equipment and standards, transportation, food service, reclosing, and I highly encourage you to view the document on your own on the CDE website. CDE stands for California Department of Education, for all of you that don't know. The website build. Now, brothers and sisters, I have received a lot of comments about our website. I know virtual communication is the key as we continue to deal with the impacts of this COVID-19. So believe me, I hear and understand your frustrations with our website. If we could get it and your chapter sites up to date, we would do it. But the website hack caused some really big problems that will take some time to deal with. The bright side of all of this is that we are building an all new website that will be way better than the old one. We need to make sure this is done right, and that will take time and patience. So I appreciate your patience as we get through this process. This isn't about bringing back the old website. That website is done. We are actually creating a whole brand new website. So one good thing came from this hack is that we had to accelerate the brand new website that we are making, and it will be out shortly. But I can't wait for the day soon that we will unveil our brand new website to you. I'm very excited about it, and I can't wait for y'all to see it. Brothers and sisters, there's been a lot going on, and I want y'all to take care of yourselves. Please take time for yourself. Please take time for your family. I had a meeting today, and I heard some news about some of our members and their families contracting COVID-19. I heard today about a son and a daughter of one of our members. Both of them have COVID-19. We really need to take it easy, even though the state is opening up. And I know we all want to get out and do things, but we really need to be careful. The numbers are going up right now. As soon as we started opening up, the numbers of people who are getting the virus are starting to spike again. But we can control all of that if we all take precautions and be very careful. I see videos of restaurants and bars being opened and people sitting right next to each other, no face coverings, no social distancing whatsoever. This is one of the reasons why our numbers are spiking. We need to still be very cautious about all of this stuff. So brothers and sisters, keep smiling and take care of one another, and especially take care of yourself. Thank you.